Bournemouth at the weekend. Young and Herrera both dropped to the bench, where there's also a place for 18-year-old Angel Gomez. As is Jonathan Hogg, back after a knee problem, but not fit enough to start.
Manchester United can go backwards and sideways, but do not allow them in behind. So you can see it means these four players now, the front four, they interchange at all times.
Here is Shaw, just stumbled at the vital moment, couldn't... He can throw one though. And it comes to the near post and flicked out and turned over. That's a big moment and a potentially huge chance for Terence Kongolo. He's only just scored his first goal for the club this month. That was a big opportunity.
Yeah, it was a huge chance. We talk about Billing with his long throw. Schindler does really well, wins it at that near post, and it bounces, and Kongolo just can't get his
platform inside the Huddersfield half. Fred with a lovely pass to Mata. Mata into Rashford. That was a good early delivery. Pritchard swings onto De Poitre, who's been... Here's Pritchard. Couldn't hold on to it. Lingard. United have it back. Jesse Lingard, man who's been in good form of late.
Yeah, it's good playing because they commit so many men forward. United in this situation, they're able to press high. They do really well. Pogba
deal with here though. Off goes Mbenta after that was given away. And John Moss gives the free kick. Just looked like he might have run out of room there, Mbenta.
That's what he's capable of. He's one of the fastest players in the Premier League, and he can turn defence into attack very quickly. You see the pace on him here, leaves Dalot, and then it's Fred that comes tracking back, and it's just a little pullback from Dalot, but that he's a real
post, and Pogba looking to surprise Lörsel.
Yeah, it's good movement all around from United. What you do, you've got players stretching the game, so we see in this situation Rashford stretched the game, and because of that Lingard is then afforded space in between Huddersfield.
Manchester United corner. It's Lindelof, and it's stabbed in at the far post. Nemanja Matic puts United ahead. The first goal of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's first home game. United have the lead. It's come from a set piece, but it's worked nicely.
It's all about the movement of Lindelof. You see, he gets across header, John. Wins that ball. We talk about second balls from set pieces. I just wonder, did Kachunga and Lörsel get in each other's way here at that near post?
It's out as far as Paul Pogba. But back to Lingard again. Lingard on the right. Deflection form. And Benser away. 3 to aim for it. So decent opportunity from De Poitre. For the first time, Huddersfield had numbers in the box.
Good defending from Jones. We saw that Shaw was out of the equation, so he had to go out to Mbenza. He did. And the knock-on effect, Lindelof then came across as well. Good defending from the two centre-backs and good position.
Shaw, pull back to Mata. Deflected behind. And Manchester United turning up the volume, turning up the heat. Right behind him. Matic strong. Mata. Now Rashford.
No, it's the energy, it's the pressing. You look how many plays. Lindelof is involved there. Matic then wins the ball, and that's something that United they definitely seem to do more now. It's a good effort from Rashford, just always going wide, but it's the fact of pressing high. They're probably 10 or 15 yards higher up the pitch, and that means then that they can press the opposition in their own half. And when they win the ball back...
Lovely work from Marcus Rashford to get it away, and Dalot! That was begging for a goal. Wonderful work from Marcus Rashford, and Diego Dalot with a goal at his mercy couldn't finish.
It's magnificent from Rashford. He gets the better of Jorgensen, but not only that, that's one of your centre-backs that's in the box. But he was just nonchalant and faced him up, wanted to go at him again, puts the ball through his legs. Then you see Dalot, he makes that run.
Here's Mbenta. Pritchard, Billing had taken up a good position. This is promising for Billing. Post Billing into the side netting from such a good position.
And rightly so. Billing, like I say, he's been Huddersfield's standout player, but it was the wrong decision by a long way. They worked it really well. Billing...
Matic, no way through. Dunne's given it away, and now there might be a way through. Lörsel. So Huddersfield restart the shot. Look how quickly United have countered. Rashford with a step overs. Mata quite sure on the touchline what was going to happen. Huddersfield have it with Kachunga. Was a confidence about Huddersfield, and Mbenta has worked his way past Dalot and Kachunga over the bar. And this is the way Huddersfield clearly feel they can get back into the game.
Yep. It's a great start to the second half. Dalot has to do better though in the full-back position. It's just strength, it didn't work, and then the ball falls out to Kachunga. It's another good opportunity to get a strike on target. The game started really well in the second half, very open end to end, and Huddersfield really taking the game to United.
Rashford, looks like a free kick. Movement from Depoitre, who meets it!
What a save. They worked it really well. They created a block which meant Depoitre was free. What an outstanding save it was from De Gea. Not only to get his hand to it, but he's also aware of players that are around him as well, and he needed to get out of the danger zone, and he did. And then Shaw completed the clearance, but like I say, very positive free kick duty.
And it comes as a host of red shirts, none of whom, it seems, were offside.
That's an outstanding ball in from Young.
Squeezes through, Lingard waiting, three more waiting, Pogba, he's very much back in favour. And Manchester United lead by 2 goals to nil. Just the response he was looking for to what has been a really good second half from Huddersfield. But what do you say about Paul Pogba?
No, it's brilliant, but it's the intelligence of Matt
than he had this season. It's been another busting performance. This is Luke Shaw driving on the field. It seems things are starting to click. Here's Huddersfield though. Huddersfield looking to respond. Pogba, he does the ball. Paul Pogba is the star of the show again. A second goal for him, a third for Manchester United.
You see Luke Shaw, he makes a wonderful run in behind with one of Manchester United's, arguably one of United's greatest.
He's one of their own.
Modern game.
Driven long, Pogba is underneath it, but Huddersfield get there first, and they have a reward. Matthias Jurgensen prods in, and there will be no clean sheet for Manchester United. A consolation is all it is.
Initially from Mounier, but nobody tracks Jurgensen's run on that far post. And you can see De Gea, they'll be so frustrated. Yes, they've won the game, but that clean sheet they don't get.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has come home, he says, and he's brought that winning feeling back with him. A second successive win in his second game as Manchester United manager. He's begun at Old Trafford with victory. Paul Pogba had a big part to play. 2 goals in the second half after one from Nemanja Matic in the first. A clean sheet wasn't quite to be. That will have to wait for future games. Matthias Jurgensen's late goal sorted that. But Huddersfield now suffered a 6th successive Premier League defeat and remain bottom of the Premier League